Hey guys, let's learn something fun today. Of course, it's in English. Well, today is Sunday in the morning. I don't have any online classes. Finally, I have to relax. I can relax. But relaxing is a little bit boring. And suddenly, I was surfing the net and I found this amazing article. And I really want to share with you guys in today's videos. So, today we'll learn 10 pairs of confusing words. So are these words really confusing? Well, if you want to know what's me, then let's watch today's video. It is 10 pairs of confusing words. For example, our first pair, if you take a look closely, how do you pronounce two of these words? Yeah, look at this. Angel and angle. Angel and angle. So the first word is angel. Angel is like a fairy. Yeah, angel. And the next word is angle. Angle is like shaped in geometry. So people often mix up the word because if you look closely, the angel and angle, it's kind of like EL and LE. Quite the same. So people mistake these words a lot. And you can see here, they are both nouns. That's why we mistake them as well. So let's pronounce this word together. Angel means fairy. Angle in geometry. So angel and angle. Good. Next we have our next pair, which is desert and dessert. So we have three words with three different meanings. Let's sort them out. Okay, so the next word, like the first word is dessert, because you can see the stress is on the second syllable, dessert. It means like kind of the thing, some sweets that we eat after dinner. So dessert, remember, dessert. And this word dessert has two S, dessert. Next, we have the word also dessert, but only one S. Dessert, it's like leave someone away, leave somebody. So dessert, but have only one S. And our last word is desert. Desert, which is the wild place, very, very hot, like the Sahara Desert. So we have the first word is dessert. Dessert with two S, which is sweet we eat after dinner. The next word is also dessert, but only one S, means to leave somebody. And the last word, it is desert. Desert. It means a wild place, all sand around, and it's very hot, like the Sahara Desert. Cool, right? Yeah, so we have learned the second pair. Let's move on to the third pair of today's video. Here is our third pair, affect and effect. So it's kind of like, personally, I have to admit, I mistake these a lot too because of the A and E all mixed up. So let's see. The first word is affect. Remember, it's A, affect. And affect means affect somebody. Yeah, look at the English, like look at the Vietnamese meaning here. And our next word is E. Yeah, remember, effect. Effect, not but effect means it's the letter E. So effect means you have affect someone and brings a bad result. So effect and affect, right? Remember those. They are completely different, and make sure you look at the meaning because these two words used in different situations. So the first one is affect. It's a verb. And the next one is effect. It's a noun. So remember, affect, it's a verb, and effect, it's a noun. Yeah, so these two words are different. Let's move on to our fourth pair. The fourth pair is emigrant and immigrant. So, the first word, emigrant, of course, you can see EM is M, emigrant. Emigrants mean somebody like they moved to another place. For example, I'm Vietnamese, but in the future, maybe I will move to America to live. So I'm an emigrant. I've moved there. I will never go back to Vietnam anymore. I am now an American. Yes. So that's the emigrant. But the immigrant is somebody that they, like, for example, I'm Vietnamese and I've moved to America to live. But after a few years, I go back to Vietnam to live again. So I am an immigrant. And the immigrant, for example, somebody is in Australia, but they go to Africa to live. So they are an emigrant. Understood? Yes. Emigrant and immigrant are the opposite to each other. Yep. Move on to our next word here, which is our fifth pair. Look at our fifth pair just in one paper. It is complement and complement. You know, it's like, let's talk about the pronunciation first. The pronunciation of this, look at this alphabetical order. Complement, complement, complement. It means some kind of grammar in English. Complement. And the next word is complement, 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 and complement, complement. Remember that. So the first word complement is some kind of grammar in English, and the next word complement, it's actually like, for example, I say, you're beautiful. I compliment you, right? Yeah, compliment and compliment. So remember those two words, because the only difference is that the I and the E. So for the E word, complement means a grammar in English. And the second word, complement, meant, remember mint and meant. The second word, compliment, means I compliment you, you're beautiful. Yeah, easy, right? Move on to the next pair, which is the sixth pair of today's video. The sixth pair is formerly and formally. Remember? So let's talk about pronunciation. Formerly. And the second word, formal, because it's like M-A-L-L. So formally. Remember, it's not moli, but mli. Like mli. Formally. Because if you look at the pronunciation, it is for and and li. Formally. It is not formally, which is formally, because it's only two syllable. If you say it three syllable like formally, then it's completely wrong. Just two syllable. Formally. And the first word, it's formally. It's actually three syllable. Formerly. So those are the difference between these two words. And it's also different too. Formerly is like before, the same word to before. Yeah, look at the meaning. Formerly is same word to before. And formally, it's like official. For example, my YouTube channel is Học Tiếng Cùng Tẻo, so I can say my YouTube channel is now official. So formally is the same word to official. That's the difference. Let's move on to our seventh pair, heroine and heroine. If you look at the alphabetical order, how to pronounce these two words are exactly the same. Yes, heroine. But one thing is different from the writing is that here, don't have E, but this second word has the word E. And it's like the meaning is actually like different. Heroine means some kind of, cigarettes and some kind of liquid that will make you crazy. And the second word, heroine, is actually a hero. Yeah, hero, but it's a woman hero, remember. So the first word, heroine, without an E, means a liquid that will make you sick and crazy. And the second word, with an E, means a woman hero, heroine, remember. Now, let's move on to our eighth pair, which is, here is our eighth pair in one paper. Sight, and sight. If you look at these three words and you look at the alphabetical order, it's just S-A-I-T, sight. All these three words are pronounced the same. Sight, right? Yeah, look at the alphabetical order. Pronounced exactly all the same. But their writing and their meaning is different. The first sight, C-I-T-E, is like a long paragraph, which is just like use a short paragraph, like a short thing in that long paragraph, which is sight. And the second sight S-I-T-E, not see anymore. It's some kind of place. Sight means place. And the last sight, which is, my eyesight. Look, my eyesight is probably bad. It's like worse than yours if you don't wear glasses. So sight means your eyesight right here. So 3 different sight. Sight, the first one. Sight, the second one means some kind of places. And sight, the last one, it is your eyesight. Even though they pronounce the same, but their writing and meaning is different. Now, we have our 9th pair. Hooray, we nearly finished. So look at our 9th pair. Principal and principal. Once again, pronounce all the same. Principal. Look at the pronunciation. Pronounce the same, right? But the meaning is different. The first principal is like a really powerful woman or man in a school. It's like that woman or man, it built the school. He or she built the school. So he or she is called the principal, a very powerful person in a school. Principal. And the second principal is rule. It's the same meaning to rules. Rules or rules. For example, don't drink water in a table, right? So that is a rule and it's principle. So principal and principal the same, but the meaning is different. The first one, they're all nouns, but principal first is a person, and principal second means a rule. And here is our last pair, the 10th pair, our last pair, learn and study. Actually, it's quite the same. They're both verbs, learn and study. But what's the difference between learn and study? Well, learn means you learn a particular subject. For example, learn math, learn English, learn PE, learn geography. The second word, study. We never say study English, never say study math. Just learn math, learn English. And study, we study all the subjects. For example, I'm studying means when you say I'm studying, the other person will not know what you're studying. But when you say I'm learning, they will ask you what you're learning. So learn like when you learn a particular subject, and study all the subjects. Okay, so we have finished 10 pairs of confusing words. Are they confusing to you? Are they confusing to you? I hope they do, and if they're confusing, watch this video again for more. And remember, this is just the part 1. There are more confusing words. So stay tuned for part 2. Bye!